Good evening and welcome. My name is Juliette Dunn and I am the co-creator, executive director, and artistic producer of the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. I am so honored to bring to you this evening our first annual Home for the Holidays sing-along fundraiser. I'm just so excited. We're coming to you live here from St. Catharines, and before we move into the show, we would like to make some thanks and recognition. We would like to acknowledge that the land on which we present our performance this evening is the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, many of whom continue to live and work here today. This territory is covered by the Upper Canada Treaties and is within the land protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. Today, this gathering place is home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples, and acknowledging reminds us that our great standard of living is directly related to the resources and friendship of the Indigenous peoples. And we are especially thankful for our studio here in St. Catharines. It's called Shady Acres, and this is where we broadcast all of our introductions to the live streaming that we do and some of the performances that we do as well. And yes, we're here in St. Catharines, Ontario. Well, I'm going to turn the floor over to our hosts for this evening, Jane Lewis and Andrew McPherson, and they are coming to us live from Ridley College. But before that, I just wanted to let you in on a couple of fun things that we're doing this evening. And this just in. Peter and I have decided to give a free copy of our CD, Christmas in Niagara, to anyone who donates $100 or more, anyone who donates between now and 5 p.m., and anyone who has already donated in the past couple of weeks leading up to the fundraiser. And that'll be a signed copy, so it's priceless. And also, Jane and Andrew are going to tell you about another draw. So that will be for every donation of $100 or more, and everyone who donates $25 or more are going to be put into this draw. This is how many donations we've had already. Everybody's name's in there. And all of the donations we're keeping track during the show, we'll put you in there. And anyone who donates $25 or more between now and next Sunday will be in this draw. And Jane and Andrew will tell you about that. And next Sunday, Peter and I will do a couple of tunes for you at 3:30 p.m. and then we'll do this draw. Okay, I've said enough. Let's take it over to Ridley College. Have a great show. I'm going to sit back and relax and enjoy the show with you. And I'll see you later. Stay safe.
Hello, and season's greetings from Ridley College. My name is Ed Kidd. I'm the headmaster at this great Canadian independent school, which has been nestled here in Niagara since 1889. We are delighted to welcome you to our Memorial Chapel here on campus for the TD Jazz Festival's Home for the Holidays. This inaugural event is near and dear to our hearts, as the festive sing-along honors the memory of Joe and Anita Robertson and their daughter Laura, beloved members of the Ridley College family. While the Robertson children attended Ridley College, Joe and Anita volunteered their time and talent in leadership roles extending from Ridley's College Board of Governors to our Family Guild and countless more activities. I know that Joe was a lover of jazz music and a big proponent of bringing a world-class jazz festival here to Niagara. It is heartwarming to be able to pay tribute to Joe, Anita, and Laura and their joyful spirits in such a personal and meaningful way. The arts, including music, are a central pillar of a Ridley education. And today, two of our talented alumni, Jane Lewis and Andrew McPherson, will be emceeing Home for the Holidays from our chapel. We're so glad they're here to guide you through a series of carols, including some from our very own students. I'm sure this event will help us all shake off the challenges of 2020 and get us into the holiday spirit. With that, I extend my gratitude to the TD Jazz Festival and will hand you over to our hosts for the virtual sing-along, Jane and Andrew. Happy holidays from Ridley College.
Welcome to the TD Niagara Jazz Festival's Home for the Holidays Sing-Along fundraiser. We are coming to you from the beautiful campus of Ridley College in the Memorial Chapel, constructed in 1921 in memory of 61 Ridley alumni lost in the First World War. My name is Andrew McPherson.
And I'm Jane Lewis.
And we're here to be your guides through this interactive and delightful online sing-along.
We know this is a very different holiday experience for everyone. We wanted to give you an opportunity to gather with those in your bubble, raise your voices in song, and share some good cheer while supporting the arts in our community.
The sing-along format was chosen to honor our founding board chair, Joe Robertson, his wife, Anita, and daughter, Laura, who were tragically lost to us in the summer of 2018. They loved a good sing-along, and so we are here to raise our voices and support the arts.
Now more than ever, we need the arts to help us make sense of the world around us. We want to elevate the arts and the artists who bring us peace and joy in these troubled times. We want to build and connect with our community, even if it's online.
Please be sure to watch all the way through. There's a very well-known and celebrated Canadian icon coming up at the end of this broadcast. Now, during this season of giving, we urge you to donate to the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. This festival has been right beside the community as COVID has unfolded, bringing you more than 60 shows into the comfort of your own home during lockdown. As our founder, Juliette Dunn, likes to say, it's virtually possible.
As we honor Joe, Anita, and Laura Robertson, we are giving a portion of today's proceeds to the Anita Project, which was started by her friends, the Anita Project for the United Way. The project's mission is to raise funds in order to pack and distribute hygiene kits to agencies in Niagara who serve individuals in need. The kits include everyday necessities like toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, and more. Over the years, they have raised over $30,000, ensuring that 3,000 people in Niagara received essential hygiene items. Anita believed we each had a responsibility in lending a helping hand.
A very fun and exciting donation has been made of 2 sapphires, a diamond, and a professional consult with a local fine jeweler, Tracy Borlays. With every donation of $25 or more, you will be entered into a draw to win. This is valued at $1,000. Wouldn't that be a great gift to offer someone you love?
The Jazz Festival has charitable status. Any donation over $25 will be eligible for a tax receipt, so please give generously and support the arts in our community and across the world.
This year alone, the Jazz Festival has hired dozens of musicians, providing employment to artists around the globe in an industry that has been extremely hard hit. Music is the soundtrack for our lives, and we would be an impoverished society without it.
This afternoon, we will be bringing you music from the heart of the Niagara region, from the west coast of Canada, and across the pond in the United Kingdom.
Our opening is brought to you today by the multi-talented Indigenous artist Echo Alec, coming to us from Qualicum Beach, British Columbia.
Hello everyone, Yadak Shinwenwen, Yadak Sheet, depending on where you are in the world. In Jowett and Squash Kaweya, my ancestral name is Kaweya, my English name is Echo. I am from the Intlikamak Nation Grizzly Bear Clan, which is now currently known as Interior Salish, British Columbia. I was raised with the Shishak Nation on the Sunshine Coast, and I am presenting to you today from Pentlatch territory on Vancouver Island and what is now currently known as Qualicum Beach. It is an honor to share with you today. I am going to present a prayer, spoken word, and a song to open us up in a good way. Stand with me, grandmothers. I need you today. Stand with me, grandfathers. I need your strength. I feed from the deep abrasions ingrained in my DNA. I sleep and dream of a time I can't place, a place I know existed, because the vivid vision twists in my mind. Home. Take me home. Take me to the place where we breathe the same frequency in harmony with land and water. Embrace the energy in existence instead of a profit margin at the expense of a home we were gifted. Take me to the time of giant cedar trees, reciprocal relationship with earth and sea, communication and technology are advanced and in harmony with the natural flow as the world should be. Feed me the nourishments of a traditional diet. Fuel the fire to my soul as I hold ancient teachings beyond the physical being. Feel my feet in the forest, bare and free as my heart and mind should be. The ancestral language of the land flows in tune with my hands as they weave ancient secrets left in pockets of culture. Saved for the emergence and resurgence of our people. Guide me, grandmothers and grandfathers, for I am lost without you.
Hey, this is Jamani Smith. Happy holidays to all you wonderful Niagara Jazz Festival fans. It's great to see you singing and swinging for such a meaningful cause.
And now, our very own Jane Lewis, Ridley alum, class of 1990, will lead us with the beautiful solstice song, Bringing in the Light. Word has it, there's a special guest. Jane is an award-winning performer, songwriter, music workshop facilitator, and community music instigator. When not on stage, Jane can be found leading music workshops, community singing events, circle singing, and vocal meditation sessions, as well as singing backup vocals for other artists and running women's music weekend retreats. She is a strong believer in the power of music to bring people together, and today is no different. Due to the pandemic, she is currently leading music and singing workshops online.
Hello, everybody. We're going to do a winter solstice song with you. And so that's for this time of year when the days start getting shorter and it starts getting darker earlier and earlier. And you start to wonder when the sun is going to come back. And I've recruited my neighbor, Andrew McPherson. I've recruited him as the guinea pig for learning the chorus of the song. And then we will sing the whole thing with you. Line by line, the chorus is, we are bringing in the light. We are bringing in the light. We are singing through the longest night. We are singing through the longest night. Keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning. Have faith, we are returning. Have faith, we are returning. Returning to the light. Returning to the light. This is the fun part. The glory is light. The glory is light. The glory is light. The glory is light. And then we repeat, we are bringing in the light. We are bringing in the light. Does that make sense?
Beautiful.
Let's try doing it all together from the top. Still rehearsing here. Still learning it. So we start here. We are bringing in the light. We are singing through the longest night. Keep the fire burning. Have faith, we are returning. Returning to the light. The glory is light. The glory is light. We are bringing in the light. Yeah, so there's just that little pause right before the very last line. How does that feel? Do you want to try it one more time, or?
I think it's great. Let's hit it.
Let's hit it. Okay. All right. So we're going to do the song from the top. Two important things to know is the very first chorus is a shorter chorus than the one we were practicing. So don't panic. Just follow me. And then at the very end of the song, we sing the chorus twice through right in a row. So I think that's all you need to know. Have fun. We start with the chorus right off the top. Here we go.
See you at the
Are you
end.
ready?
I am so ready.
Okay. We are bringing in the light. We are singing through the longest night. Keep the fire burning. Have faith, we are returning. Returning to the light. The crescent moon curls just above the pines, and the northern star is anchoring the sky. Clouds are slowly lifting, the snow is faintly drifting, and the fields are dressed in icy shades of white. We are bringing in the light. We are singing through the longest night. Keep the fire burning, have faith, we are returning. Returning to the light. The glory is light, the glory is light. We are bringing in the light. Light a fire and let the smoke rise through the trees. Light a candle in an ancient prayer for peace.
We will sing in celebration this hymn of invitation to awaken from our silent winter sleep. We are bringing in the light. We are singing through the longest night. Keep the fire burning, have faith, we are returning, returning to the light, the glorious light, the glorious light. We are bringing in the light. When it seems we've been forsaken by the sun, and our journey through the dark goes on and on, stand still for a moment, the spell of night is broken, and the darkest hour surrenders to the dawn. We are bringing in the light. We are singing through the longest night. Keep the fire burning, have faith, we are returning, returning to the light, the glorious light, the glorious light. We are bringing in the light. We are singing through the longest night. Keep the fire burning, have faith, we are returning, returning to the light, the glorious light, the glorious light. We are bringing in the light.
Throughout the show, we will all be treated to the vocal talent of my co-host, Andrew McPherson, and his rendition of "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." Andrew is a Ridley grad, class of 1981.
So very long ago.
You're also a two-time Juno Award nominee.
Correct.
And a two-time Canadian Music Award winner.
All true.
Okay. Music industry veteran of over 30 years. You've released a total of 14 albums with projects like Echo Deck, which is your globally diverse sounds project, ambient instrumental work with Pepper Moth, and you're a singer-songwriter, solo. In addition to all of that, you have a recording studio at home, full setup that people saw. Actually, that's where we recorded Bringing in the Light. Yeah.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Hi, we're the Good Times.
This is Winter Wonderland. Come and sing it with us.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird. Here to stay is a new bird. Sing the love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. Hey, girls. winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Shua.
It's beginning to feel a lot like jazz. Yeah, the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. Join us, home for the holidays this winter. Doo-wop, 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 ba.
Next up, we have a group of wonderful young performers who are all students with Performance on Point.
Performance on Point is a one-on-one singing, acting, and performance coaching program located in St. Catharines. Creator of POP, Tenya Hagenberg, is an active performer and is committed to helping her students realize their full potential as performers, with a focus in musical theater, pop rock, and jazz.
And here's an amazing thing. This past summer's Jazz for the Ages contest, all the vocal finalists in the ages 12 and under category were POP students.
Amazing. Fantastic.
Someday at Christmas, men won't be boys, playing with bombs like kids play with toys. But come December, I will see
a world where men are free.
someday at Christmas, there'll be no wars when we are learned what Christmas is for. When we have found what life's really worth, there'll be peace on earth. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where people are free, making life out for you and me. But someday at Christmas time, someday at Christmas, we'll see a land with no hungry children and no empty hands. One happy morning, people will share a world and people share. Whoa, 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 someday at Christmas,
There'll be no tears.
where all men are equal and none have fears. Shining moments, one day away from our world today. Someday our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where people are free, maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas, men will not fail. Pain will be gone and love will prevail. Someday a new world that we can start with open every heart. Someday all our dreams will come to be. Someday in a world where people are free, maybe not in time for you and me, but someday at Christmas time. Someday at Christmas time.
Hello there, my name is James B., and I'd like to give a toast to the memory of Anita, Laura, and Joe Robertson. I also want to give a toast to all the volunteers at the TD Niagara Jazz Festival, and especially my good friends Juliet and Peter. But to all of you in the Niagara region, cheers and Merry Christmas. Ooh,
Thanks, James. The old James V. We love James V. Thanks so much. And thanks to the Performance on Point performers and Tenya for putting together that fantastic piece. Wow, there's the future for sure. I just wanted to jump in to actually tell you guys a story. Well, the story of how Peter and I know the Robertsons. So it's actually Peter's family who had a cabin on the same lake as the Robertsons called Golden Lake, I believe it was. And Peter and I were performing several years back at Chapters, just promoting one of our CDs. And Joe came by and he said, "Hey, I think I know you from back in the day." But he said, "I'm a bit older than you. You would have been 2. And I was 16 at the time." And he said, "I think your name's Peter, and if I'm correct, you would be Pete the Streak." So actually, Joe Robertson's dad coined that phrase for Peter because he'd always be running around naked. Anyways, so at that time, Joe said to Peter, "I'd really like to learn some piano and some singing." He was already playing piano and singing, but he wanted to study with Peter. So Peter said, "Sure." And Joe started to come over to the house almost once a week, I believe it was, quite regularly to study with Peter. And one of the favorite things Joe would say to Peter was, "I would like to, learn songs that aren't too hard to learn, but are really impressive for my friends." So basically, he said the basic ROI, return on investment. He wanted the most return on investment for his time put into the piano playing and singing. And by the way, he was a great singer and piano player. So we always love to tell that story. We will really miss Joe and Anita and Laura, and we had so many nice moments at their home performing with them. And one of them in particular was a Boxing Day several years ago, where it was just the family around the grand piano with Peter and I, and it was a really special moment. So we'd like just to take a moment to remember the Robertsons.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swinging, jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chiming, jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jing, jing, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in Jingle Bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Oh, giddy up, jingle horse, pick up those feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell ride.
Hello, everybody, and happy holidays. My name is Tenya Hagenberg, and I'm the director and coach at Performance on Point, which is a one-on-one singing, acting, and performance program here in St. Catharines, Ontario. I just wanted to take a moment tonight to thank the TD Niagara Jazz Festival for having us be a part of this wonderful event, and also to urge you to donate this evening. It has been a year, and the arts have really, really felt it. But I will say this, TD Niagara Jazz Festival has not skipped a beat. We have been blessed with incredible performances, bringing them right into our homes via our phones, our tablets, our laptops, our TVs, however we streamed them in. It's been an incredible time with incredible performances that they just continued to bring them to us. So I urge you tonight to donate. We will see our performance venues reopening as time goes on, and TD Niagara Jazz Festival will be stepping into those beautiful spaces again and bringing us incredible artists to our community. And I would love to see the Jazz Festival be stronger than ever as we step into that and step back into the wonderful, wonderful world of the arts being alive and well here in Niagara. I urge you, please donate. I look forward to seeing you all at a TD Niagara Jazz Festival event, and happy holidays. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi, it's Mayor Walter Sendzik, and I just want to first say happy holidays. I just want to say thank you to Juliet Dunn and Peter Shea, who have been bringing to life jazz in our community through the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. This year is no different, as they've come up with a wonderful holiday event called Home for the Holidays. And it's part of the TD Niagara Jazz Festival, and they're using the latest technology. They've been doing it throughout the beginning of this pandemic, and they've been really an important part of showing how arts is an important part of our life, our community, and how we enjoy things. And so the Home for the Holidays is a multi-part series. The first show is a sing-along, and it's a fundraiser in memory of Joe and Anita Robertson, who were big supporters of the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. It's a free event, of course, but if you want to make a donation, just head on over to the TD Niagara Jazz Festival website. Portions of the donations will be going towards the Anita Project at the United Way here in Niagara. Anita was a huge supporter of the United Way, and this is a fitting way over the holidays to remember the Robertsons. So tune in to the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. You can check out the website, you can watch it on Facebook, you can jump over to YouTube and watch it. They've got all the different channels in which you can enjoy the love of jazz. Have a safe and joyful holiday season, and may the music of Home for the Holidays add just a little more brightness to your beautiful holiday events.
We are so thrilled to have choirs from the UK bringing their talents to this event, in a true testament to the idea arts community is worldwide.
Blundell's School is an independent day and boarding school located in the heart of Devon in the West Country, UK.
Dr. Oliver Lehman, head of the music department at Blundell's, worked with the junior choirs, sending us some wonderful pieces.
And here is the girls' junior choir singing The Carol of the Bells.
From everywhere, feeling here. very, very, Merry Christmas. Very, very, Merry, Merry Christmas. What a recent all in us and to everyone. My fellow bells, ringing silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away.
Hi, we are the teachers from Blundell School in Devon in England, and we're delighted to be able to join you with our choirs, or two of our choirs, for your performance. My name is Oliver and I'm the Director of Music, and my colleagues here are Andrew and Jess.
I'm taking the girls' close harmony group for the ages of 13 to 15, and we are working on Carol of the Bells in 3-part harmony.
And I'm taking the boys' close harmony group for the same age group, 13 to 15, and we've been working on a piece called Shaboom.
I hope you enjoy our performances. Thank you very much.
Hey, doggy, ding dong, a-lang, 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 boom, ba-doo, 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 doo-doo, ba-doo. Life could be a dream if I could take you up in paradise above. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again, shaboom, and hope we meet again. Life could be a dream, shaboom, if you would let me spend my whole life loving you, so life would be a dream, sweetheart. Shoot every time I shoot at you, something in it, shoot it if you shoot what I want to. Baby, we'd be so fine. Oh, life could be a dream, shaboom, if I could take you up in paradise up above. Shaboom, if you would tell me I'm the only one that you love. Well, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Ding dong, ding dong, a-lang, 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 shaboom, shaboom, ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom, shaboom, ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom, shaboom, ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom, 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 ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom, shaboom. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, shaboom.
Hello, I'm Jim Bradley, Chair of the Niagara Region. I'm pleased to once again welcome you to another entertaining virtual event hosted by TD Niagara Jazz Festival. Not only is the Home for the Holidays a free virtual sing-along that's sure to put you in a holiday mood, it is also a fundraiser that helps benefit the Niagara Jazz Festival as well as the Anita Project, which packs and distributes hygiene kits to several agencies in the Niagara region, including Jillian's Place, the YWCA, and Community Care. Now more than ever, it is essential to not only support the arts in general, but more specifically, we need to support our musicians and other artists who've been so financially impacted during the COVID-19 pandemic. I encourage those who have the means to support the Niagara Jazz Festival's Home for the Holidays fundraising campaign. Thank you, and let's enjoy the show.
Happy holidays, everyone. My name's John Newdorf, and it's such a pleasure to be here and be part of Home for the Holidays. We all love to sing along. So we've decided, with my friends here, Sarah and Rob, our favorite Christmas carol, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I know you know all the words. I look forward to hearing you sing it along with me. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. And one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Happy holidays, everyone.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my hand and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. Here's the Ridley Upper School Choir. Wait, did you ever sing in the choir?
Of course I sang in the choir. You?
No, height restriction.
Did you do the musicals?
Well, I mean, if you count being the triangle player in Carmina Burana, I guess I was. How about you?
I did help out with the musicals. I discovered in, I think, grade 9 that if you joined the musicals, then you could get out of winter camping at Candelore. Yeah.
Note to future Ridleyans. So this is the Ridley Upper School Choir with the first Noel in a performance recorded in 2019, pre-COVID. Before COVID.
Sweet head, the stars in the bright sky look down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. The cattle are lowing, the baby awakes, but little Lord Jesus no crying he makes. I love you, Lord Jesus, look down from on high, and stay by my side till morning is nigh. Be near me, Lord Jesus, I ask you to stay close by me forever, and love me, I pray. Bless all the dear children in your tender care, and lead us forever to live with you there.
As a lifelong jazz fan, I'd like to welcome everybody to the TD Niagara Jazz Festival and hope everyone is supporting Anita's project. I've worked with jazz over the years, represented great jazz singers and writers like Kurt Elling, and jazz masters like Abdullah Ibrahim, Randy Weston, produced a record with Sonny Fortune. It was a Coltrane homage, and as well, I'm very happy that everybody's singing along in the holiday sing-along. I work now with Lyric Find. You see all the lyrics that you're singing to, and we put lyrics online across the world on platforms like Google Search and Amazon Music. But anyway, I really hope you have a great time here at the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. Online, at home, stay safe, sing along, have fun, enjoy yourself, and support jazz and music around the world. Thanks very much, and I really hope you enjoy this show.
Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing on the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Les anges dans nos campagnes ont entonné l'hymne des cieux, et l'écho de nos montagnes vole ce chant mélodieux.
Hi everyone, this is Laura Fernandez. Singing along with the TD Niagara Jazz Festival during these difficult and uncertain times does so much more than lift our spirits. It also honors those who have worked so hard and keep working so hard to keep music alive and to keep us all connected. Happy holidays, everyone. Next up, in a very special tribute to Joe, Anita, and Laura Robertson, Evan Dolinsky will be performing What a Wonderful World.
Evan is 12 years old and one of the winners of our Jazz Youth competition this summer. He's always loved singing and acting and started voice lessons in 2017 for a musical theater audition.
He plays the ukulele, guitar, clarinet, and recently started violin lessons. He's found a new love for jazz and looks forward to working with many talented jazz musicians in the future.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Joey DiFrancesco, and I'd like to wish you and everyone at the TD Niagara Jazz Festival happy holidays and a fabulous new year.
A huge thank you to all of you who took time out of your day to come together with us to make merry. We wish you a blessed and healthy holiday season.
And like they say in the movie Elf, the best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing loud for all to hear. So don't forget to sing your favorite songs and bring yourself and your family good cheer. And if you want to send someone a meaningful gift, then send them the gift of a donation in their name.
You'll receive a tax receipt for donations over $25, and you'll be entered into the grand prize draw, which will be announced December 13th. Please give generously to support the TD Niagara Jazz Festival and the Anita Project. Happy holidays to all.
And to all, a good night.
Hi, everyone. Eugene Levy here. These days, especially these days, it's so important to remember the arts. So thank you for supporting the TD Niagara Jazz Festival and for keeping the music alive.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Wow, what a program. We're just overwhelmed with emotion over here at Shady Acres Studio. Thank you so much to April Mitchell, Boudreau, Dylan, Bonnie, and the fundraising committee for putting together this program for us. We just can't get over it. And all of the artists and Tenya and Evan and the choirs for putting everything together and all your hard work. We're just so thankful. Thanks for all of the donations that have come in. Like I said, anyone who has donated from now up until now, from a few weeks ago up until now, we'll give $100 or more, gets a free copy of our CD. So we'll be in touch on how to pick that up or send it to you. And also the draw, as you can see, the donations are building, and we're going to keep that going until next Sunday. And Peter and I will come and do a few tunes next Sunday. So if you've got nothing to do next Sunday afternoon, 3:30, we'll do a couple of tunes and we'll do the draw at 4 o'clock. And just before I say goodnight to everyone, wanted to tell you about a few other things coming up. So we have our Music of a Charlie Brown Christmas. So we're doing it a little bit differently this year. And Bonnie's going to pull up the slide for me in a second, I hope. Yes, there it is. Thanks, Bonnie. So the Music of a Charlie Brown Christmas, we're doing it as a dinner jazz show this time. And we're going to do it at the Dalhousie Yacht Club, Port Dalhousie Yacht Club on Wednesday, December 23rd. We're going to have 2 seatings, and it'll be the Peter Shea Trio, 5:30 seating, 7:30 seating, with a delicious 3-course meal. And I believe off the top of my head, the price is $49 plus HST. Now, of course, that will be socially distanced, and you can only be in your family bubbles of 4, I believe. I'd have to check on my notes, but I think it's only 4 per family bubble. But still a nice night out. But then again, you can also enjoy the delicious menu from home as well. So all of our details are going to be up on our website shortly. We just wanted to get through our fundraiser. And then we have another, speaking of Charlie Brown, there will also be a couple of shows in Niagara-on-the-Lake, and we're just finalizing the venue for that. So it'll be up on our website, NiagaraJazzFestival.com. And finally, to finish off 2020, we are doing our World Music on the Beach event, which is now transformed with the new times to be called Connected World, a winter world music celebration. We're very excited about this event as well. And this is going to be an all-day event from 11 a.m. until 7:30 p.m. You can find it on our website, and the main stage will have different performances from bands from Uganda, from Spain, from France, Cameroon, Vancouver, Toronto, St. Catharines. And then we'll also have some workshops going on. You can kind of pop off to the side to different rooms to do workshops with some of the artists. There'll be some dancing. There will be culinary demos and cocktail demos, and just a lot of fun. And that's on Sunday, December 20th. So lots of fun for the whole family. Hopefully I've covered everything. I'm so thankful that you've joined us. Peter and I will see you next week for the draw for the Diamonds and Sapphires, and thanks to Tracy for that. Have a wonderful evening. Happy holidays, everyone. Stay safe, and lots of love from everyone here at the TD Niagara Jazz Festival.